What's going on, y'all? Marcel Benson, investor, entrepreneur, creative. Look, today was another amazing day in the market. Another day in the group, man. All right. Let me say this. Let me start off like this. If you are seeing my face for the first time and you're not familiar with me, cool. But if you've been seeing these videos and you still have not joined the group, I'm not going to try to sell you on it. I'm just going to tell you that you are missing out on getting to that next level. I'm pretty sure somebody in the group is going to chime in on this video and literally just connect with one of them and ask them what's going on, right? I know in internet land, it's hard to decipher who's real and who's fake. So I try to avoid talking too much and just let the results speak for themselves, right? But I do want to make sure that people that need this get it, because I remember being that new trader and just needing a specific type of group, not necessarily the group that everybody was going after, but that group that I was going to be able to actually get profit in. I was going to actually be able to ask questions and get things done in. That's what we've curated with Prosperity Collective. It's unlike no other, right? And it'll probably evolve over time because, after a certain amount of people get in, it will be a little bit more difficult to maintain that small field. But while we're small, while we're growing and expanding, it's a really, really good time to be a part of it, right? It's a lot of good stuff coming up. Like, we got people that are, quitting jobs, people that are, joining our team. We got people that are, having their first $1,000 day. We got people that are getting their first, multi-100% trades. So I just want to say that before I get into this video. Now, this video is going to be, short and sweet. We did it again, right? We did plenty of trades today, but I'm going to talk about one specifically. We did AMD, which I'll touch on in just 1 second. But that's not even the trade that I'm referring to. That was just one of the other trades. I will touch on that. But Coinbase is how I made a quick 700% before 7 a.m. Right, and I'll cover that, but I'll give you a bonus on the AMD play. So right now I got AMD pulled up on the chart. Okay, really quickly, I saw that AMD was forming a downtrend. It had a hammer in the previous day after already wicking right here. So then we got this hammer right after that wick. So we got 2 wicks around the highs, and then we got a lower low. So there's a gap that was formed right in here that I knew what was going to fill. So when AMD kicked up and turned green right up in this area, and probably about 15 minutes into the day, I went ahead and took puts, wrote it down, and was able to make 40% on that trade. Right now, let's get into the trade of the day that I really want to show you guys, which is Coinbase. Right, so another unique thing about our group is that in addition to having 2 expert traders, 2 top 1% traders giving you plays, we also have invested thousands of dollars in our bots. So if there's something in the market that we don't see, the bot is calling it out. If there's something that we might be missing on a play that we already called, the bot may be able to bring us, reel us back in, right? It helps us get very precise entries, right? Even when we already know the play, like it's like we can still kind of like test against the confidence of the bot to determine whether or not this is the absolute best time to enter. So it's just, it's an extraordinary thing to see. Like we just win. We win. I'm not saying that we don't ever take losses, but you can count them on your fingers. You can count them on one hand. All right. So out of nowhere, Coinbase was called. The bot came in, our bullseye bot came in, and it called Coinbase. And I'm like, you know what? So I went and checked it out. I'm like, okay, I see that it's kind of like forming this like a bounce in this little area right here, and we could get an engulfed day. So when I saw that it was bouncing, I was like, let me go ahead and take it. So I think I was down about, not I was down, but the stock was down about maybe like 1.3%. And then I wrote it up and, wound up getting nearly 100%, as you can see in the video. And I'm actually still in the play, but I'm contemplating if I want to, stay in it, because it does have this huge gap up here. I'm just not sure if it's going to happen on the weekly that we recover it. It may take a couple of weeks, because we do have this, stuff with the economy and Powell and stuff like that. So we got to see if they're going to try to bring crypto down for a second. So I think I may wind up taking full profits before the day is over. But I'll update you guys in a subsequent video. But this was the play, yo. This was called by bot. It had like I think like 60 something percent confidence. So it's pretty good odds that it was going to work out. Took it and it worked out. But again, I love this gap that's right here. So I'm also going to be looking for re-entries. If we can get the bullish engulfing here, I may just stay in. All right. So that's Coin. Again, we hit Coin, hit AMD. My boy Zay in the first 30 minutes hit him with 20+% bangers. We just been playing at a real high level. And if you are interested in trading with a family, trading with people that got your back, right? We got people in the group that's, beyond us answering questions. We've gotten enough people to the point where they can answer questions, right? Over time, you guys are going to see like this amazing thing that we're building. But for the ones that are currently in, like, congrats, right? Drop a comment below. Like, let people know that have not heard of us, that have not heard of Prosperity Collective or ever seen my face. Let them know in the comments how we get down, all right? I appreciate y'all. As always, love over here. If you have any questions, drop those in the comments. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. All right? Peace.